Hello friends, welcome to my channel Aztec Mantra. So friends, from today I am going to start a new series of Azure App Services. So in my this tutorial I am going to explain everything about Azure App Services. And this is my first video. This is for the overview, or you can say that introduction, that what are the Azure App Services, what is the need of Azure App Services, and why we are using Azure App Services. So let's start that what are the Azure App Services. Azure App Service is an HTTP based service for hosting web applications, REST APIs and mobile backend etc. We can develop Azure App Services in any of our favorite languages like .NET, .NET Core, Java, Ruby, Node.js, PHP or Python. Azure App Service allows us to build, host, and scale web apps, mobile backends, and RESTful APIs. And Azure App Services is considered as an excellent platform as a service. So, what is the platform as a service? Platform as a service is a complete development and deployment environment in the cloud with resources that enable us to deliver everything from simple cloud-based apps to sophisticated cloud-enabled enterprise applications. So what are the main types of Azure App Services? So here I am covering some important Azure App Services types. First one is web apps. So Azure Web Apps is the primary web app service which is used to hosting web applications and websites. It supports multiple programming languages including .NET, Java, Python and Node.js, among others. We can deploy web apps built using various framework and content management systems like WordPress and Drupal. Second one is API apps. Azure API apps are designed specifically for building, deploying, and scaling RESTful APIs. They provide features like authentication, authorization, and API management to simplify API development and management tasks. Third one is mobile apps. Azure mobile apps. Previously it was known as mobile services. It is used for building and deploying mobile app backends. They provide backend services like authentication, push notifications, and data storage, making it easier to build and connect mobile apps to the cloud. And next one is Logic Apps. Azure Logic Apps enables us to create workflow and integrate services and applications in a visual manner. We can use logic apps to automate business process, triggers actions in response to events and connect various services. And next one is functions. Azure Functions is a serverless compute service that allows us to run code in response to event without the need to manage servers. It is suitable for building event-driven serverless applications and can be used in conjunction with Azure App Service. Container Apps. Azure Container Apps is a service that allows us to deploy containerized applications using Docker containers. It provides a scalable platform for hosting containerized applications and microservices. And next one is static web apps. Azure Static Web Apps is designed for hosting static web content such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files. It integrates with GitHub or Azure DevOps for continuous integration and deployment. It is also known as CI and CD workflow, or we can say that CI and CD pipelines. So if we have creating some static applications, then in that case we can use static web apps. So what are the benefits of using Azure App Services? So here I am going to describe that what are the main benefits. Azure App Service is a managed service where Microsoft Azure take care of hosting environment such as security, load balancing, auto scaling, and automated managements. Next is App Service automatically patches and maintains the operating system and language frameworks, and applications runs and scale with ease on both type environment like it is dependent on Windows or it is on Linux. In Azure App Services, we pay for the Azure compute resources whatever we want to use. It means as per our requirement, we can pay of the Azure service. Compute resources are determined by the Azure App Services plans, which we use as per our requirement. The compute resources may be on shared or dedicated virtual machines, depending on the price tier as per plan. And with the help of Azure App Services, developer can focus on development and their logics only, while Azure will take care of the infrastructure to run and scale our apps. So friends, I'm going to here explain in this is a theoretical part, and in our next video I will explain you and cover off all the practical part of this Azure App Services. That will we clear your all the concept that what are the Azure App Services, how can we create our Azure App Services, how can we use our Azure App Services, and what are the benefits of Azure App Services. So next benefits are in Azure App Services we can authenticate users with Azure Active Directory or any of the external authentication providers like Google, Facebook, Twitter or Microsoft. In Azure App Services, we can also set up CI and CD, that is continuous integration and deployment with Azure DevOps, GitHub, Bitbucket, Docker Hub, or Azure Container Registry. We can also host a custom window or Linux container in our app services. So if required, we can Dockerize our app and host it in app service. We can also run multi-container apps with Docker Compose. So friends, in short, we can say that Azure App Services is a very benefit for us, and in prospectus of developer, we don't need to care of the infrastructure and how we will deploy. We need to concentrate on our development tasks and business logic tasks, and we can develop our app services, and after that we can deploy it on the Azure App Services. So friends, thanks for watching this session, and if you have any queries then please comment here, and if you like my session then please like this session and subscribe this session, and thanks very much for watching the session.